Why do we rush? I'm saying that slowly. We're probably going to ride slowly today on the 2019 Street Glide Special, but I want to take the time to kind of share my experience and get your comments below. Leave a comment below with why we rush and what we can do to force ourselves to slow down. So let's get on a bike and go for a ride.
Well, that took a turn. Sun's up there and it's raining or spitting, a light rain. I do not wish to ride in the rain today. Welcome back to the channel, my friend. If you're new here, I'm John. I'm a motor vlogger, and this is the kind of stuff I do. Whoopsie! I got caught out by a little bit of rain on my nice shiny bike. Oh, cry. Oh, yeah, whatever. Bike's fine. Bike's great. Been riding around for about half hour, 40 minutes now. Coffee. And I got my sea legs under me, or more accurately, my motorcycle legs under me. You see, I made a mistake recently. Yeah, I totally screwed the pooch, as it were. Pardon my French. But seriously, I got in my own head. I have been in my own head, and it is not a happy place to be. Passing on the left. Thank you. Good day, sir. Oh yeah, gotta love it. Gotta respect anybody that's gonna layer up in spandex and go ride a bicycle and on the road. Yeah, that's just nuts. It's 48 degrees now. Wow. Okay, yeah, you turn in front of me, that's fine. Plenty of room. But the bike's handling well, and what does that have to do with this conversation of rushing? Well, I got the new suspension and I rushed to have it installed in the middle of winter, which is probably not a great idea. Then I got spooked. I got seriously spooked by the tires that were on the bike, and so I rushed and I got those swapped out for the American Elites. Then I had my first ride of 2024 was hard. It felt like a buckboard, forgetting that oils and rubber and everything else hardens up in the cold temperatures. So you're bound to get a little bit less traction and you're bound to get a little bit less smoothness. And John, just lean the frickin' bike, it'll do it. Yeah, there you go, that's better. See, we're already feeling our Wheaties, eating our oatmeal, whatever. Breakfast, I missed breakfast today. How you doing out there in YouTube land, before I forget? Are you having a good day? Yep, I'm riding too fast for my audio again, but that's all right. I will fix it in post, as I am wont to do. But really, I forced things, and I got in my own head. And look at that. Oh, yeah, look at that. You could feel the American Elite going over on the sidewall. It's kind of wild. Just got to realize that's what it's doing, and it's going to be fine. It will stick the landing, so to speak. But we are going to take it easy because now the roads are going to slightly get wet and the temperatures are cold, so we're not flying down the road. But we are having a good ride. And I did the last ride where I was saying, oh yeah, this is a confidence building ride. And we're on another one of those because I really screwed up the next day. Take a look. They salted. Did they salt 28 yet? Oh, we've already ridden in it. You know, I wasn't smart enough to just like turn around and go back. I decided to keep riding, and it was not a good feeling. My tire pressures were too low. And I have learned that this suspension and these tires do not like to be any lower than 36 in the front, 40 in the rear. That's what they're at today. That's what they were set at when I left out of my house. Nice and cold. Hadn't been ridden in a couple of weeks. And we're gonna do a familiar thing. We're gonna make a left here. Yep, we're in second gear, have no fear. Renegade, steer clear, lean the bike, tilt the bike. Come on, John, do it. Hey, nice and easy. Nice and easy, 15 miles an hour. That was pathetic. Pathetic, John. Give it the beat. Yeah, the roads are still wet from yesterday's rain. And I'm over here trying to push the bike over with my weight. Gotta counter steer, John. Counter steer. Renegade, steer clear. Gotta stop saying that. But the bike will have the traction, it's there. Fresh tires, fresh suspension. Everything else is good. Just lean the bike. Practice leaning it over. Ah, that's better. Potomac, Maryland. It's about as crazy as I can make it sound, or as dramatic. I don't know what the speed limit is down here, but these people are going awful slow, so I figured I'd resume our conversation. Yeah, up there's the speed camera. Yep, blinky blinky, baby. Yeah, not gonna get me today. Okay, there's the speed limit, 35, which all my viewers know I never like to exceed. I'm just kidding. I don't know who made that up, but whoever did, it's kind of funny. I go over 35 all the time in my dreams. Anyway, so I rushed the suspension, I rushed the tires. The bike feels better. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have a weird sensation of leaning over onto the stickier part of the new tires and all that. And it's cold out, and there's still salt on the roads. That's the other thing. That is the other thing. I rode several times on salty roads. I mentioned it earlier that I got caught in the salt. It was not good. Well, I have ridden a lot on the salt, and it is definitely not good. And I think this lane goes straight, so we're gonna trust that it does. So now I'm trying to learn, there's that word again, trust. How to trust the bike. Yes, to trust that it will do the thing and not let me fall on my head. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. That's what I've always learned. Look at this, there's still salt on the road. Son of a biscuit. So, let's see, I'm riding away from the sun, so, I cracked myself up. Hey, if I crack you up, boop the like button, all right? Maybe that's in frame this time, I don't know. So here's where it left me. It left me parking the bike while the heaviest of the salts was on the road. I was like, you know what? I can't do this. And in a vulnerable moment, I'm going to tell you that I suffer from anxiety quite a bit. I do. It's a thing that's been many, many years that I have dealt with, and I have certain coping mechanisms for it and ways of keeping it at bay. And I could not keep it at bay during this because, and I have mentioned it on several videos, I derive a lot of my sanity and pleasure out of going out and riding on my motorbike. And to not be able to do that with comfort, it really just left me in a lurch. And I'm like having a panic attack and trying to calm the devil inside and the demons and keep them batted down and out of my way. I am the master of my body, except I wasn't. My heart was racing and sweaty palms and all that. It's really been a detriment. It lowers my creativity, my energy level, my ability to function, and it's been an overarching thought in my head, hey, the bike's not doing something right. What the hell am I gonna do? Am I gonna be able to keep my channel going? Am I gonna be able to keep being a YouTuber? Because I find that to be a lot of fun. And side story, overseas, outside the US, if you ask somebody to tell you something about themselves, they will often list a hobby such as, oh, I'm an artist, or, oh, I like to knit. I don't know why I always go to knitting. Or I'm a golfer. Look, there's a golf course. I can ride along and look at the road and do this. And that was comfortable. That was really cool. So in the US, we identify ourselves by our profession. So you'll meet somebody and say, Jim, tell me about yourself. And he'll say, well, I'm Jim. I'm a police officer, or I'm a IT specialist, you know, what have you. It's the job that defines the person, whereas it's the thing that gives the person pleasure overseas that defines the person. I was born in the wrong country, apparently, because I heavily identify with being a YouTuber and a motorcycle enthusiast. Oh, yes. I pronounced it that way on purpose. Yeah. Go. Come on. There we go. We won the slow race. That was awesome. So it's a wonderful thing because now I'm able to ride again and get some footage and edit a video, and I like editing videos. And this is time and date check time. Yep, redundant. This is the Department of Redundancy Department. I'm the CEO and president. But it is February 24th, I want to say, end of February, somewhere in there. And look at us go around little turns. It's kind of crazy. It's the end of February, and I have 11 videos uploaded, ready to rock and roll, and 7 more to edit. 8 with this video. So we're keeping the content steam train running. Why do I even try? Words are failing me today. You thought I was going somewhere else, and I didn't, because I'm a professional. But really, look, hey, this is a nice corner, right? We're gonna just lean through it, lean through it, lean through it, boom. Nice and easy. At the speed limit. It is an upper limit, not a lower limit. But back to this whole rushing thing, because this video is not long enough already, I have noticed that when I ride the speed limit around here, I get run over quite a bit. I feel like a bicyclist when I'm on my motorcycle doing the speed limit. I've been passed so many times while I'm out testing things recently, and these car drivers are just crazy. They're like, blind corner, double yellow line like you see here, and they're gonna pass you. They're just gonna be like, whoop, I'm going around you. And I'm like, dude, you do you, boo, but don't hit me, all right? I'm over here trying to enjoy my ride. So it's not a question of, squid missile and street Rossi and all those other cliches. It's really just a comfort level of being able to lean the bike. Lean the bike this way, lean the bike that way. Whew. Yeah, it's so smooth, it's unnerving. I actually don't like swerving like that. I really need to go out and practice. A lot of you have said that, and you're right. Sometimes I say you're not wrong, but that implies some percentage of not right. And you're 100% right. I need to go practice in a parking lot. So people rush too much. People rush all the time. They gotta be go, go, go 24/7. And I'm guilty of this. I get up in the morning and I am just go, go, go until I fall asleep at night. I was gonna say pass out. That implies some sort of drunkenness, which is not the case. I just go to sleep late and then wake up and I'm like, gotta go, gotta get all this stuff done. And I feel so much pressure to get everything done. And I don't know why I do that to myself. Do you do that to yourself in any way, shape, or form? If so, drop me a comment below. I would love to know. That's a lot of O words rhyming. Great, I think it's time to end the video. So with that, I will chalk this one up as a success. We're comfortable out riding. There's about a 10 to 15 mile an hour wind today, which is what I'm feeling right there. You saw the bike move, right? So the two mantras, let's do them this way this time. Two mantras. One, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And two, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's going out on your motorbike and feeling better about life. Bye.